Hello. All right. I don't really have a plan for this character, but I'm sure I can come up with something while I'm painting it to do. I am not starting on the Heroscape models for fear that I mess them up by starting too early, so I'm just painting the messed up Heroscape models. That way I can get better at painting models before I go into the deep end. And the 3D printer is not working again after another 10 hours of working on it. So that's not fun. But there's no but here. I printed 6 models and they were fine, and then I printed a 7th and it's like, we don't work anymore. Might have been a problem with the filament. I think maybe the filament I was using clogged up the nozzle every time, and so that might be why, because the current only thing I can think that's still the same with the printer after changing everything was the filament. So I changed out the nozzle to a new nozzle, and I threw in some just white JO filament. I think that's... Do I have the box around somewhere? What did I put? Oh, box would be right here. Some white JO filament, yeah. I got it on a very good deal, so I'm just trying out the different filament. And if this doesn't work, I've got some Creality filament to try out. And hopefully, eventually, it'll give me good models again. Because that's all I really want, is some passable models. Let's just get the first coat of white on there, and I think that might be all I'll do. I wish I could brighten up that foot without touching him. Just do what I can. I don't want to get out any more white acrylic. Hello! I'm just starting with a white undercoat on the werewolf. No idea for a name, no idea for a character. I'm just painting him and hoping he'll look cool by the end. Hopefully. Uh, one problem with these kind of characters is they are they have very big feetsies, so they're very hard to fit on the. Well, I don't think this one is actually. Dang, water on my wet palette. I don't think this one actually is a problem. I think it's fine. But the other wolf that my friend painted while he was here did not fit onto the model base very well when I painted that up. And so his foot kind of hangs over the edge. But honestly, it looks like he's standing up on some sort of rock or something, I hope. And it looks a little cool. And I got that all glued down. So I'm currently up to 3 models I've got here that are painted. Well, I was thinking I was having Minecraft after this, but it looks like that fell through, so just gonna be painting for a couple hours and then being done. So once this guy has the white dry, what do you think's good? Because werewolves I mostly see are like brown, gray, or black, usually for hair colors. So possibly, if I wanted to, I could do, or white. Sometimes see white werewolves. Usually those ones are in like snow though, so it's weird. Hmm. It's mainly just like I don't need any skin color or any of the it's all fur, so I don't need any skin showing, so that makes it a bit easier. I probably what's a normal. I guess I could do some form of black for the. Usually, when you look at like wolf or dog nails, a lot of times they're black, I guess, as far as I've seen. And then I could do some sort of red for a blood tinge if I want to do blood on his hands, possibly his mouth. I don't know how feral I want this character. What's the character's motivation? Are they an adventurer? Why are they a werewolf? Hmm. I don't usually do a whole lot of werewolves. Well, to be fair, one of my characters is a changeling with a kind of were army, so like wereboars and werewolves, werebears. Always got fear for the werebears. Never know where they're gonna be. Because I'm pretty sure my friend did brown and yellow ochre for their werewolf. Brown base coat and yellow ochre highlights. So maybe I just go for like a black coat with red eyes? I don't know. I mean, I could just go for a black coat. The white's already on there, though. Hmm. Usually when I put the white under it, I like to go with darker colors. But I could do black with maybe gray highlights. The gray is open. Is his foot dry? His foot seems to be dry. And most of him seems to have dried fairly well. So I'm going to clear off this brush and bring in a smaller brush for detail. Well, I am doing entire thing black? Or should I do a black mixed with gray? Should I just do gray? Hmm. Let's just start with black everywhere. I can use gray for highlights and red for accents. And then whatever white is unfinished in its sort of drying process will mix with the black and give me a sort of lighter black, and that can add variation. Give him some grays in there. Because it's a wolf. It's not all one color. Seeming like a lot of that white wasn't ready, and it's sort of... What? It's gray. It's a gray wolf. It'll be black in some places and gray in others. The black does have very nice coverage, though. It's a lot more opaque than the white. That's probably good. I was looking at Amazon again today, which is always a problem. Because I just want to buy things when I go on Amazon. And I saw a very good deal on some acrylic paints. And I was just like, maybe I should get those. And then I realized that my card still doesn't work and I can't buy anything off Amazon for like another 5 days. So yeah, that's great. I need to get one of his legs done, that way I'll have something to hold on to while I'm painting up the other leg. I kind of want to leave his teeth not black, and I'm going to put red over top of the eyes, so that's fine, but let's see if I can just do his chin black and not his teeth. Looks like fucking Venom symbiote's just taking him over. Mm. Ooh, that's not a good way to hold it if I want it to stay still. That kind of looks like teeth. Looks like his gums. I could add some red accents around the gum area just to make it feel more like gums. But that does look like teeth, as far as I can tell. Gotta get the rest of the arms painted up. He's gonna be a rough little cowboy, as this model was already very rough when I originally printed it. It did not come out the best. It was very stringy, but I thought, oh, that'll look like fur. It kind of just looks like schmutz. But background characters, whether there or not, being there, if they're not just like, I think painted minifigures are much cooler than just using like bottle caps for things in like a tavern. If you need just a bunch of characters, it's good to just have a bunch of, I guess, roughly painted minis just to be there. Common folk, werebears, all the good stuff. Alright, and let's keep getting some black just pushed around so it can go in all of those white crevices that still need some on it. There's a few white parts that still could use a bit of black as they become a bit more opaque as it dries. I'd like to do a little bit of red right there and right there. Then some on his eyes, little eye dots. And probably on the fingies as well. Oh no, I didn't mean to paint that foot again. I need that to dry so I can hold it while I paint the other foot. Oh, his shoulder there's a bit uncovered. And a little bit on the top of the head. Alright. As far as I can tell, this is going to be much shorter than it normally takes me, at least to paint the other 2 or 3 models I've painted, as his whole body is one color. It's a lot less I have to do because there's no clothes. I could do, like, some ripped brown shorts on him. So he's more were-like than wolf-like. Always a werewolf, sometimes a wolf, sometimes a human. Always a werewolf. You can never tell with werewolves. What do I want to do for the base? Because I had an idea for the 3 Heroescape characters that were like this, is that I would do waxing full and half moon for their things, but I'm not really sure what I should do for... I can start with just a black and then probably do something with that. I'm sure I'll think of something by the end of this. This will give me something to use my black up on. Even though I still need black, I'm gonna get myself a little bit more black. Just a little dot of it. It'll let me finish off that foot. And this black base plate. There we go. Alright, he can finish off drying. I can finish this off with just a bit of black. And that can go back over there. Alright, and that's probably all I need the big brush for. Little brush can hang out while we wait for this man's to dry. Hmm. So I'm gonna need some red and white. And that might be it. I'm thinking for the base, all I do is draw like, I don't know, one of those wolf silhouettes that you see on all those shirts, the weird shirts. Like you have two wolves inside of you. One is gay, the other is gay. You are gay. Oh yeah, that's definitely not dry. Did I mess up that paint? No, it's good. It's fine. Come on. Hurry up and dry. Seems like at least one of the feet is dry, so that's gonna be nice. Bit of problem with the back leg. It's come undarkened. Let's pop some more of the black paint on there, and that will fix it, I hope. Ugh. Alright. Does he look dry? His hand doesn't. Still a few bits on him that needs a little bit longer to dry. Well, I guess since I'm not doing Minecraft tonight, I've got a bit of extra time to put into the 3D printer and see if I can get that actually printing well. Seems like every couple days it just breaks on its own. 3 days. On the third day it breaks. And then I don't know what to do. Well, usually I just go through a checklist of every part on it, messing with it until it works, and it usually doesn't until I've put in, like, I don't know, 25 hours of work. I'd guess is the average to fix it every time it breaks. Over like a 3 or 4 day period, and it can take even longer if I have to order parts for it. Like a new hot end. That's what I recently got. New hot end to do all that shit, and it works. The old hot end was leaking filament. Can't have that. And so I basically had to get a new one. Alright. I'm gonna get a bit of red out here now. Let's do some accenting on this man's. And then, after I'm done accenting, I'll paint up the... base, and then he'll be good to go. Let's just get some red right there. Probably was too much, but who knows? Maybe I'll do a bunch of accents. Alright, let's start with those gums. Just a little bit of red on the edges. And then for eyes, I would like to just have a little white. Yeah, that works. And then I would like his hands to have some red going back on them. And that'll kind of, hopefully with the black brown, almost like dry blood, but the red, keep it bright enough to hopefully be seen. But that does depend on how close you're looking. Mans is getting touch-ups done today. Bep. 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 Alright. And can I just cover up that white with some red? Yeah. Alright, that'll be fine. And you. Let me just... sorry. Pop down a little bit more white. That was way too much. And let's just get to work. Is this dry? Answer, very much not so. Back over there you go. To dry. Don't expect streams about this every day. I'm probably gonna do some on just recording, as I believe it actually records in higher quality than Twitch saves the VODs. However, it is very nice to just kind of hang out and paint for a bit. Oh, there's just a little bit of like extremely dense black. I'll try and just push it around a bit so it dries a bit quicker. There's a bit of dense black in there. There we go, that should help. Alright, are you done drying? It's getting there. It's doing its best. Alright, let's see here. Can I just... The white is really not that opaque, all things considered. I could do with it being a bit more opaque. I do kind of like the image of it curling up over the wall here and going off the side. So I will do that. And then I can just do that, and that kind of looks like a wolf. And I could maybe put in something like that. Give the wolf a moon to howl at, you know? Oh yeah, Heroescape's coming back. New Age of Annihilation stuff. So, yeah. It's gonna definitely be really cool to have that stuff all back. And apparently the models aren't painted this time, which means I'll be able to do that painting on stream. Or, well, probably those on stream. They're much more important than these little models that I do. They're like the actual Heroescape models, and those I want to give the respect they deserve compared to these little boys I'm doing. I look at my hand, I have just new cuts and nicks in places I didn't even know existed. And that just happens. And I don't know why. Someone's chewing on my hands in the night, and I do not appreciate it. That looks enough like a wolf howling at a moon to be recognizable, I hope. And that'll work just fine with this model as going so hard on it. Isn't Vord of the Boreal Valley from Dark Souls 3? Why are you talking about him if you just beat Dark Souls 1? Come on. You know what? Fair. We do not beat Dark Souls. I do not beat Dark Souls, but I know the bosses sometimes. Every once in a while. I got stuck on Vort for like a day. And then I came back and I beat him first try. That was not the best day. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I just, you know how you get in that mindset where you're like, I gotta go back and I gotta kill him. And then you just die over and over. The first day I was on Vort, that was that day. And I just kept dying to him. And the next day, I went back and I instantly killed him first try. And it really wasn't hard. And I was just like, well, I spent way too much time on that. And I don't think I played Dark Souls 3 again after that. I think I ran around confused for a little while and then I gave up. That can sum up my entire time playing Dark Souls, though. Are you almost done drying? Yep. Seems like... Let me give that moon another coat. That's going on much thicker this second coat. That's nice. Alright. And I think that's gonna do it for this stream. I painted the guy. I finished it. I've done the thing. But I will send you to the fish tank channel, as that is very close to affiliate, and it's very cool. It's got fish in it, it's got a tank. That's at least 2 things. Let me go do that.